one of the co-hosts of the show. I've heard a lot of buzz about you among the sponsors. They really think you can steal the show. Use the practice range to hone your skills so you can go into the arena and prove them right. Jumping straight into the action, are we? I like it. It's rocket time! Boom! Looks like you've got a flair for the dramatic. Taking a breather, huh? That's fine, but the arena's heating up. Time to jump back in. The vault's inside, but it's heavily guarded, so get ready for some action. Danger might be lurking around every corner. Aim and shoot. Nice work! You're already getting the hang of this. Carrying a cash box makes you a great target. And remember, carry your weapon while carrying something. Cash out can be strategic, but right now your competition isn't that fierce. Zipping through like a pro. Hope you enjoy the view. Becoming a star in the finals is all about those cash outs, so chop chop contestants. You sure like to make an impact. Love the energy. Special delivery. That's where you'll see who's in the lead. And just like that, you've completed your first cash out. You're a natural at this. Revives cost nothing, but they're worth everything. Get your teammate back up. Now let's try stealing a cash out. Just be careful. Your opponents may be lurking nearby, or they could have set traps. put on a You've got it. Just a bit more. Great steal. Nice work. Now make sure to protect the cash out until it's complete. Luckily, our dummies aren't smart enough to pull off steals. Nicely done. I've got a feeling you're our next rising star. Let's return to the backstage and dive right into the real action.
The overdogs, the live wires, and finally, the kingfish. It's happening, folks. Don't blink!
Deploying jump pad. It's happening, Scotty. We've got our first elimination.
The overdogs piling into Vault 1.
First elimination. Statement made.
That's it, our first team wipe, and it's a brutal one.
That's a tough break for the overdogs to deal with. The overdogs are back in the arena, folks. The live wires are showing things up. First cash out. One down.
Anybody revive me?
Thermite going out.
Back to back. Flawless execution.
The kingfish suffered a wipeout.
Ben is
The Kingfish have recovered and... The Kingfish are back! Team respawn! This is exactly what the live wires needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
What a display! That's how you make an impact. Will wish they could buckle up. The laws of gravity are about to take a wild turn in the arena today.
Our contestants are probably contemplating a track and field career, at least in high jump, as our low-gravity event continues. The Overdogs have a cash out in the works. Denied at the doorstep. That cash out steals.
Yeah, got it. 3 denied. Ball still locked.
And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target. Just hit a brick wall. That cash out isn't going anywhere.
That was a wild one. Game show event now in the books. Sticking together out there, increasing their chance of success.
Another shocking wipeout for the live wires.
3 down without the prize moving it in.
The live wires are back. Team respawn. The live wires are unsealing Vault 3. Cash out in progress, thanks to the live wires.
Go for a steal on A.
Squad deleted. No attachments left.
The sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
Very exciting stuff, Scotty.
The Overdogs just robbed another team's cash out.
Risky moves reap rewards.
3 down. That's clear. Station safe.
Deja vu for the Kingfish as they suffer a new team.
I guess the competition didn't have bigger fish to fry after all, Scotty.
They stole it! The live wire snagged that cash out with just seconds remaining.
Explosive line arm.
The live wires really breezed through this match. They lit up the game with their energy. Congratulations to our rising stars. the powerhouses, the overdogs, and finally, the jet setters. The arena has loaded. Buckle up.
Get ready, people. This dazzling arena has been reimagined by CNS to test our contestants to their limits.
The jet setters are probing Vault 1.
And the overdogs draw first coins like clockwork.
First class action from the jet setters. They've started the first cash out of the match. The overdogs are showing they're no underdogs, stealing that cash out with ease.
Ah, that was so well played.
Okay, let's go!
We've seen a first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
And the powerhouses won't be thrilled with how that one played out. The powerhouses are back. Team respond. This is exactly what the overdogs needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
The overdogs really deserve a treat for their teamwork right now.
Help a squad mate out! Revive me!
The overdogs are dropping into Vault 2.
It's probably already gone!
The jet setters are back. Team respawn.
Fresh and ready to seek out the team that put them in the pound, the overdogs need to be vigilant. Here at the finals, anything is possible. And this time, we're giving our contestants a little taste of what it feels like to visit space.
The overdogs are initiating a cash out. A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena.
And that's all for this game show twist. We're back to basics.
All in one go, and still nice.
A setback for the... They're down again. Bingo! Cash out nab by the powerhouses.
The powerhouses are working together. I'm determined. That's a dangerous combination for their
I'll get you back on your feet. Back in action.
Unlocking Vault 3, the Jet Setters are trying to book a ticket to fame. The powerhouse is short out again. Team wiped.
Four in a row, the crowd's losing it.
The powerhouses have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
The Overdogs came out on top earlier. Prepare for the counter-attack.
Back in play. This my turn.
We just passed the midway point of this great match.
In my experience, Scotty, that's when it all gets decided.
Okay, let's go.
The overdogs will need to try again. Team wiped.
They're off to the doghouse now.
Every elimination landed like a hammer to glass. Back in action.
The jet setters have a cash out in the works. The overdogs just made their return to the arena.
Toss the flashbang. Poison en route. Yeah, got one.
Great move there by the overdogs, stealing that cash out.
That could be a game changer.
看一刀操！
The jet setters just made their return to the arena.
They'll be coming for payback. The overdogs better stay alert.
Four down. Room feels quieter.
Setters take the cash out back.
Revive me.
这傻逼！
This is gearing up to be an epic finish. The jet setters have been grounded once again with a team wipe.
They stalled for sure.
Oh, 好傻逼！
The overdogs have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
This could cause a
Capture
real
both
surge of retribution. The powerhouses better watch out.
Targets fell like they knew what was coming.
Others are busy tapping into Vault 4.
A contestant's elimination. Moving up and showing no signs of cooling down.
Enemy down. Cash box picked up. Quad kill. Someone's getting promoted.
有钱了。
The overdogs have commenced a cash out.
Taking damage. Good engagement. Zero hesitation.
Revive me, please. Hey, show some love. Revive me already.
1 minute warning. This 1 minute warning was brought to you by Isolt.
This is when strategies can make or break.
Honey, I'm home.
Just 30 seconds left on the clock.
Don't worry, Scotty. I won't tell anyone if you start sweating.
Tossing some fire. Brightening things up. Throwing a flashbang. Reviving.
And just like that, the Overdogs finished at the head of the pack. We'll see you next time at the finals.
烟花。
The big splash. The tough shells. And finally, the steamrollers. Let's get this started. Our contestants will race to riches in quick cash. The first to reach the cash goal will claim victory.
Scotty set the scene perfectly. Remember, starting strong is key.
That didn't take long.
This might get crazier than I expected.
A little crazy is good. The first team wipe has happened. That's gotta hurt.
And that's a tough one to shake off. The steamrollers need to reboot. Applying some pressure, the tough shells are opening Vault 1. The steamrollers are back. Team respawned. The tough shells are on top of things out there. Cash out underway.
They just filed 4 residents. He got me.
Back in action.
through.
The tough shells will need to try again. Team wiped.
Eliminations are taking on a dramatic twist as contestants will be leaving the arena with a literal bang.
Vault 2 is being pierced by the tough shells. The Steamrollers just made their return to the arena. The Tough Shells have a cash out in the works.
Active deposit started. This one does this.
I'm back!
The Big Splash are
Steal cash out,
respawning
eh?
and hoping to muddy the waters in the arena.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
Got that one. Defense so clean, you'd think it was scripted.
Revive!
The Big Splash stole a cash out.
One skilled play can change the game. Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there. Let's see how far they can take it.
The Tough Shells displayed uncrackable strategy and armored speed with this win. On behalf of all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.
Touchdown!
hunting. The Kingfish, the Steamrollers, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Buckle up, people. Here we go. Get ready for a mad cash chase to the magic number. Let's watch our contestants hustle, gather, and triumph in quick cash.
That's right, Scotty. This is going to be a nail-biter.
A majestic move from the Kingfish as they start to open Vault 1.
Now, didn't even get to panic.
We've got our first elimination of the match. Finally getting acquainted.
Peacetime is over, folks.
Absolutely, the real is now. Eyes on the arena, everyone.
अरे एनिमी लवकर नाही रिजेक्ट करणार राहू दे
लोवरच खेळावं लागणार आहे. आपल्याकडे ना हे नाही काय माहिती असं बघितलं येते माझा चोट जायचं कुठे गेलं केली ना गाणं म्हणजे राहू दे आता ते उघडच राहू दे उघडच हे बघ पुढे जातो
Early dominance from the Kingfish.
Enemy
They
detect
started the
करणार
first
आहे.
cash out.
अरे लवड्याची चाट पाहिजे नसती नवीन आहे ना
हा इथे जाय
हो
I'm going down there.
तिकडून आवाज येतोय
वरती
तो आपला बंदा आहे काय नाही
या साईडला तुझी ग्रुप ट्राय करून
तसं पोटली करत ते एवढं
दुसरी गाण घ्या
आपल्याकडे एक तीन राहतो काय करतील
आला
Throwing sonar grenade.
खतम गेम
मारलो आहे तुला
Elimination streak.
हे बघा असं मारलं
The first team wipe is in, and the arena is buzzing.
लढलाय मान
That's a rough blow for the Shock and Awe right there.
मी आता नाही मारणार चल एकच कसं चढले मग कसं काय चढता येते
काहीतरी असेल का
Initiating a scan.
तुला स्नायपर आहे स्नायपर कधी पण जवळ जाऊन
हो का बरं चाल सांगितलं तुम्ही
Dome shield online.
This is exactly what the Kingfish needed. They've pocketed our first
Oh,
cash
right.
out.
They're moving with purpose. No wasted
आम्हाला
motion
मागून
here.
कुठेतरी मारते
The Steamrollers are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Vault 2, move.
tapi त्यांच्याकडे भारी गाणं आहे आपल्याला इंडियन कसं काय भेटेल ते बघू तुम्हाला
चल जाऊ देतो मी आणि काम करायचे दोन ते मोठे
काय काय
The Steamrollers are unlocking Vault 2.
चेंज द्या कोण अच्छा मी निवाला घेतो आता
Throw away your physics textbooks and hold on to your chairs. Things are about to move a bit differently.
थांब एवढं मागे आता
तू म्हणे कोणीतरी बोलत आहे तुला केला
अबे एकच काय करावं लागेल आता बॅग आता या माझा छोटा
We continue with our low gravity gravity event, which June tells me has not led to any revisions to the standard model of physics. Thanks for that, June.
तिकडे जायचं सर माझा माऊस पॅड असणार
आहे का त्याच्यात?
आहे म्हणजे काढणे मारणार तरी तिकडे 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 आला बघा मातर चल लवड्या
Team wipe.
They're definitely efficient.
एफ 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 अरे काय घेतलं मी
ग्रेनेड
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Kingfish.
अरे लवडा मला दिसलेच नाही रे लवडा मला दिसलेच नाही रे लॅपटॉपचा इथे रिंगचा लॅपटॉपचा
गाडी आली गेली.
कसं नाही
And that's
सांगितलं
all
तर
for the
भेटेल
game show twist. It's back to basics, viewers.
आता गेम चालतोय ना तो रिंग मारतोय ना गेम खेळायला
मला तिकडे जावं लागणार आता तेवढा एक सने जात कुठे असं अबे मादर कुठे जायचं अच्छा
The steamrollers get flattened once more. Bad luck.
Steam has got to be coming out their ears now.
अरे लवडा चायचा मोठा रे चूर विठ्ठल मारत होतो तरी पण मारून टाकला
The Kingfish just jump-started a cash-out.
गन दुसरी
आपल्याकडे गन आहे का दुसरी सॉर्ड आहे आपल्याकडे पण
गन
स्पेस टू रिस्पॉन्ड जे दाबून स्पेस टू रिस्पॉन्ड तिकडे चालू ना माझा
जे जवळचं आहे त्याला
पण नाही लवडा खालीने जायचं होतं आपल्याला चुकी आहे मॅपिंग कसा लिहायचा इथे समोर
तू इकून आले लप 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 मागं बघ.
and the steamrollers reap the rewards.
Superb teamwork. I really believe the steamrollers are at their best when they stick together.
Oh boy, another vault has surfaced. Get ready for some action.
More eliminations back to back. Flawless execution.
The Kingfisher.
Come out!
The Kingfish have a cash out in the works.
Two in a row, the map's feeling small.
I'm back! Sonar grenade out!
Good luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe.
Every elimination landed like a hammered glass.
The scales tipped in favor of the Kingfish in this match. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. Contestants, ready, set, go! The World Tour is here!
Throughout the season, we'll regularly showcase new World Tour events with different ways for you to compete.
Climb the leaderboards and show the world what you've got.
And as you rack up wins, you'll upgrade your World Tour badge for all the fans to see.
You can even earn multi-bucks for your progress. We're eager to see you conquer each stop on the tour. And now... The ultra rares grabbed a cash box.
Taking damage.
We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
Big hit on the tough shells. They'll be looking to bounce back fast. The ultra rares have a cash out in the works. The tough shells are back. Team respond. the socialites.
Got one of them! Hold on to your respawn credits.
The Kingfish are back on the scene.
Four down! Broomfield close!
Teamwork of this caliber is a rare sight, Scotty, but the ultra rares are pulling it off.
A vault just arrived on the scene. Time to get moving.
Parting is such sweet explosion. At least that's what our contestants who get eliminated in the arena will experience. Look ahead! A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
The teams better keep their heads in the game, Jude. We just reached the midway point.
Our sponsors must be thrilled, and I'm sure they're eager to see what the second half brings.
All in one go! And still not
Tough break for our tough shells as they suffer.
They were a little too shellfish with their strategy.
The Ultra Rares got hold of a cash box. We've got the tough shells returning to the arena.
mass removal, minimal effort.
The Kingfish are close to elimination. The tough shells are taking a crack at opening Vault 4.
Really cutting through the competition.
The Kingfish might end up washed ashore if they can't stay in the game.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Revive me?
Looks like we're headed for overtime in this match.
No slowing down. The tough shells are driving forward.
Using pyro grenade. Unusual in the arena as the Ultra Rares have been wiped out. That streak just broke the pace wide open. Stay there!
The socialites took another team's funds.
That was unexpected.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. The socialites are back, ready to avenge that team wipe. The spotlight is on the socialites after taking top spot this round. Let's see if someone can crash their party in the next match.
And let's not forget the tough shells, they've also qualified.
The socialites, the powerhouses, the mighty, and finally, the tough shells. Time to make your mark or pack your bags.
It's a picture-perfect day, and with clear skies above, the spotlight is on our contestants.
The arena looks like it's fresh off the showroom floor, all ready for our contestants to take it out for a test drive. The socialites are peeling into Vault 2. A treat for our fans as the powerhouses are opening Vault 1.
The teams have made their intentions clear with that first elimination. Now, let the real showdown begin.
That's the finals for you, folks.
Exactly, and it's why we love this show. Anything can happen. A crushing first team wipe just on...
All right, the tough shells took a hard hit there. Time for a quick regroup. The mighty grabbed a cash box. The tough shells have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
I sense some serious payback coming. The powerhouses need to prepare for a counterpunch.
The socialites have a cash out in the works.
Contestant is weaving through opponents.
This is exactly what the powerhouses needed. They've pocketed our first cash out. The socialites will need to reboot. Team wiped.
That's not how you should RSVP to a party, Scotty.
The Mighty made an awesome steal there.
Now that's how you play to win this game show.
Hello, revive. Can I get a revive, please?
Reviving! Cover me! Getting you back up!
There's a breach over at Vault 3 by the powerhouses.
I'll get you back on your feet!
Nailed it! Cash out for the Mighty.
All a result of a beautifully set up steal.
Reviving here!
Halftime is here, and the competition has been nothing short of thrilling.
If you blink, you might miss the play of the game.
The Mighty are unlocking Vault 4.
That streak just turned the tide of the match!
The powerhouses got hold of a cash box. The tough shells have patched up the cracks in their armor and are back in business.
Hopefully, they'll stay aware of the dangers in their surroundings and avoid elimination.
The Mighty have a cash out in the works. The socialites are initiating a cash out.
Bomb out!
Don't leave me like this! Revive me!
4 straight eliminations. Pure dominance on display.
This game show event is throwing us a curveball with a classic alien assault. Let's see how our contestants adapt.
The tough shells cracked once more, folks. Team wipe.
That's right. Somebody just softened them up.
This game show event is unfolding into an epic dash, with our contestants showing those aliens they're not easy targets. Their pace. No way, not today. A daring cash-out steal foiled at the last second. In the bank, the socialists
Used to be separated from each other. Great teamwork.
Oh, look, a new vault is ready to be opened. final countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
Every second counts.
A knock at the door of a vault from the mighty. The socialites swooped up a cash box. With just 30 seconds remaining, every move counts.
The teams need to push.
That creep just turned the tide of the match.
Well, folks, the powerhouses are the team to beat in what promises to be a smashing final round.
And our runner-up, the Mighty, will be joining them in our two-team clash after locking in that second spot.